Đợi xíu, nó đang truyền máy. Các anh chị mở qua cái phần Prophet. Được chỉ một người trong bàn rồi người còn lại chạy hết.
Cái này tốt tiền mua cái này
nè. Ví dụ là đúng không?
cái này sao nó nghĩ là cái phần này ta?
Lúc nãy bên sạc này
mình muốn hiện á.
Đây qua đây chỉ cho code nè.
Trời ơi. Ngưỡng mộ đó. Mình xin được.
Đây, red.
Không phải cái con chuột đó, cái chuột nó hiện cái lưới này, chứ không phải cái lưới này. Rồi,
Đó, ghê chưa?
Cái chuột không phải cái con chuột mà biết không phải cái lưới này.
Này đúng không anh?
Phải đâu? Đúng rồi. Cái con chuột mà nó đúng rồi.
Được anh chị nhưng mà chuyển qua Prophet để người ta có các chèo viên thôi.
Đúng rồi. Cái đó.
Cái này là khi mình đang vẽ thì nó sẽ hiện ra vậy thôi.
Với anh chuột hình mũi tên sao?
Thì chuyển mũi tên thì quay lại. Đó.
Ừ đúng rồi, hình con chuột. Con chuột thì nó sao?
Thì nó là đâu rồi?
Cái đó là cái dọc. Có thể là anh vô cái general mà. Anh vô cái Pharaoh.
Prophet chặt.
Rồi, ví dụ mọi người nhìn đây nè, mọi người nhìn đây thấy là trong cái chart này nó không hiển thị cái phần mà earning đúng không?
Anh vô không?
Được không? Bây giờ chúng ta vô cái phần Prophet nha. Ok. Chúng ta nhập cái mã lúc nãy. Ví dụ như mã bên đây chúng ta không thấy là Google không thấy. Chúng ta qua nhập mã Google tương tự. Nhưng các chị lưu ý chúng ta làm thêm động tác này nè. Ở góc dưới bên tay trái của mình á, kế bên cái mũi tên màu trắng trắng á, nó có một cái biểu tượng nó gọi là Resign Graph, có thấy không ạ? Các chị nhấn vô xong rồi anh chị lôi nó. Hiểu không? Để mình có thể nhìn thấy được cái những cái ngày sắp tới. Sau mình buông tay ra. Bấm vị trí bất kỳ. Nè, nhìn thấy không ạ? Thấy cái hiệu đô la chưa? Hello.
Chưa.
Earning vào 23 tháng 7.
Làm lại á. Ví dụ có nào chuẩn bị nó tung lợi nhuận cho tay. Biết chắc là sao. Nào, Facebook nó cũng bị tương lợi nhuận nè.
Vô chưa mọi người vô.
Các chị vô Facebook đi à. FB thì các chị sẽ không thấy là bên sạc nó có hiện ra đúng không? Hello. Vậy thì chúng ta qua phần Prophet á, nhập cái chữ Facebook vô. Ok. Chúng ta sẽ thấy ngay thôi. Lưu ý là ở trên đây time frame đó là 1 year day nha. Có người để D thì nó không có thấy được đâu.
Facebook report, earning report.
Cái code giúp Tường một cái.
Sẽ làm thứ bảy.
Ví dụ Facebook này nó chuẩn bị công bố báo cáo lợi nhuận vào ngày 25 tháng 7 nè. Rồi, cảm ơn các chị.
Mình không có thấy đâu nha, chưa thấy à.
Có profit chặt chưa? Go resign. Nó kéo quá đó.
Dạ.
What the hell? Cô set setting thử coi.
Không sao.
Ai chưa làm được không?
Đấy là code thấy đâu.
Có nghĩa là như vậy là nó sẽ có hai phần để xem chart. Trong cái phần này sẽ có hai phần xem chart, mình đang xem trong cái phần chart và nó có một cái phần nữa là profit. Để xem profit thì nó không bắt nè. Đây nè, là phần cơ bản. Nhớ vào đây. Rồi, để xem nha. Tập trung một chỗ thôi. Giờ nó nói xong á. Mình có hai phần để xem cái chart của cổ phiếu.
Okay, is everybody back? Alright, let me cover the last strategy. Do that. Let's go to page. Let's go to page 121. 121.
Nhưng mà có một cách một cái để xem cái này là hai cái tình trạng khác nhau nha, một trạng này khác nhau nha. Còn mình xem mặt bên đây á, mình để xem bên đây nè. Ví dụ
Okay, are you ready, guys? Okay, so far we have learned three strategies, right? The bounce, trade the range, and the breakout. Okay. Now, the first three strategies that you learn is follow the trend. Yes? Yes. Follow the trend. Okay. This last strategy is totally different because this strategy is one where we go against the trend. Right? We go against the trend. We buy on the downtrend. For this strategy, we buy on the downtrend. So this strategy is called capitulation. Okay, capitulation. Now, what is the meaning of this word in English? In English, this word means to surrender, to give up. Alright, to capitulate means to surrender. Okay, why? You see, when the stock is in a downtrend, it's like that, right? Right? Okay? Now, when will the downtrend end? When will it bottom? When will it find the bottom? Okay? A downtrend can only end when there are no more sellers left. Because if there's no more sellers left, it cannot go lower. Agree? Yes. Yeah. So when are there no more sellers left? There are no more sellers left. There's no more sellers left when everyone has already sold. So when is the point when everyone sells? The answer is when everyone has given up hope. When everyone has surrendered and say, I give up, I don't believe in the stock anymore, then they sell. And when everyone gives up, then the stock can bottom. Right? So the stock bottom at the point of what? Maximum pessimism. At the point of maximum panic. When everyone panic, then the stock bottom. And then it start a new uptrend. Right? That's how the stock market behaves. Okay? So normally what happens is that the stock on the downtrend, it in this 45-degree angle, right? And then normally it will drop what? 90 degrees, like that. And this, when the price drop like that, it create panic. People panic. And when people panic, they what? Sell. So when everyone panic and sell, then it can hit the bottom, and then it will start a new trend. So this strategy is to buy right at the bottom. We buy at the bottom of the downtrend, before the uptrend. Understand? Okay. So we call this capitulation. So this is a short-term counter-trend trading strategy. Right? Counter-trend means we go against the trend. Because the trend is down, but we buy. Right? So it's called counter-trend, against the trend. That seeks to buy stocks and ETF that are oversold on the long-term and short-term time frame, and in which there's a probability of a counter reaction to the upside. This should only be executed in the context of the index being highly bullish, right? So for this strategy, same thing. We want the index to be what? Index bullish. Index, the S&P is bullish. But for this one, I don't check the sector. I don't use the sector or industry. I only look at S&P. S&P bullish is enough, right? And the stock is going through a bottoming, okay? So in this strategy, we want to buy when anyone who have been convinced to sell have already sold. That means everyone has already sold already. So that only those interested in buying are left. We want to see a price action that indicates a reversal is underway before entering. Okay? So this is the strategy. Hold on. Okay. Now, for this strategy, we use a special indicator called the Williams percentage R. Right? This is a special indicator, and we use two. Right? One is a 10-day, one is 260 days. Okay? So how does this work? Okay, this works like the stochastics. It's like the stochastics, right? It shows you the overbought and oversold level. Okay? So you see this red line here? A red line, right? So what happens is when this black line go below the red line, what does it mean? That means it's oversold. Oversold. That means the price already, the rubber band stretched too far, it will bounce back. Okay? So we want for the Williams percentage R, these two, right? We want the black line to be below the dotted line. This dotted line is minus 80. Yeah? So it must be both below minus 80. Okay? For the moving average, I use the 20 EMA and the 50 simple moving average for this strategy. Okay? I think Anthony showed you the chart already, right? Right? Yes? Okay. Okay, so this is the entry rule. Okay, so first rule, S&P must be what? Above the 20 moving average. Yeah, and like I said, the 20 above the 50, that's the best, right? We want to see the price decline rapidly and make a new low after a steep sell-off. Okay, so what does this mean? So again, I want to see the price drop fast, right? Drop fast, okay? And it must make a new low. So this must be the lowest low, right? That means I don't want anything lower than this. This must be the low, right? And it must be the lowest in the last 6 months, right? The lowest low. Oops. And at this point, at the low, it will be a what? What candle will be the low? It will be a bearish candle, right? Bearish, right? So normally it will be like that. Right? So at this point, right, make sure the what? The Williams percentage R, both are below minus 80. Okay, the Williams R is below minus 80. 10 and so this tells me it is oversold. It is rubber band is overstretched. Okay. Now then I want to see a one white soldier pattern. Okay, one white soldier. What is a one white soldier? This is a special candlestick pattern. Okay, it's called the one white soldier. Okay, this is a special pattern. This pattern consists of two candles. First, it must be a bearish candle, and then
Bearish.
a bullish candle. Yeah. So this is called a one white soldier. Okay. So let's call this candle 1. Let's call this candle 2. So it's the what? Open, close, high, low, right? It's the open, close, high, low, right? Okay. So there's a few rules that you must follow. Rule number 1. This candle 1 must be what? Must be bearish. This one must be bullish. So must be red and green. Cannot be red and red. Cannot be green and green. No. Must be red and green. Okay? Now, so the first rule is that this candle 2, candle 2, right? So candle 2, right? Candle 2. It must close above the high of candle 1. It must close above the candle 1 high. Right? So close above this high. Number 2, candle 2 must open, right? The opening price above the closing price of candle 1. Okay? And then number 3, the candle 2, the low must be above candle 1's low. Okay? Yeah. So must have these 3. 1, 2, 3. This is a one white soldier. Okay? Please draw it, then you understand. So I'm going to give you a few examples, you tell me if it's right or wrong, okay? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay? Can you discuss with your friend which one is right, which one is wrong, and why is it right now? Which one is the one white soldier? Discuss. Go. Go ahead, discuss. Draw, and then discuss. Right. Why is it wrong?
Ba cũng phải. Đáy 3 nó lại thấp hơn đáy 2. Đáy 2 thấp hơn đáy 1. Đáy này phải cao hơn đáy này. Cái 1-3 đó lô 2 lớn hơn lô 1.
Okay, first one? Yes? No? No, Why? Because it open below the close. Yeah, it must open above the close. Yeah. Okay, this one? Yes? No, why no? It's open above the close, but did not close above the high. Yeah, you must close above the high. Do that? Yes? No. Open above the close. Close above the high. But it make a new low. Yeah, cannot. Must have a higher low. Okay, this one? No, why? Yeah. This must be bearish. This must be red. This one? Yes, huh? Okay. Okay, good. See? Well done. Give us a hand. Yay! Okay. So, right here, I want to see what? There. I don't see the one white soldier. Okay? So once I see the one white soldier, where do I put the buy order? Where do I buy? Again, I put a buy order a few cents above the high of this candle. Right? So buy, stop, limit. Where do I put the stop loss? A few cents below the low of this candle. Right? The stop loss is here. So this is called what? 1 hour. Okay? Now, remember that this is a downtrend. This is a downtrend, right? So, where's the moving average? Where do you think is the moving average?
Above.
Right? The moving average will be act as resistance, right? Correct? Moving average will be there, right? So I want to make sure that I must be able to reach 1R. Right? I must be able to reach 1R before hitting the 20. And I must be able to reach 2R. I must hit 2R before hitting the 50. Why? Because the 50 could be a strong resistance. So I want to make sure I buy here. By the time I hit the 50, I already have what? 2R profit. So even if I exit, right? If I exit, I take 2R, and after it hit, it can't go back down, I already take my profit. You understand? Yeah. So that's the idea. Now, there's two ways to exit. Okay, there's two ways to exit. One way is to have a fixed target price. Fixed target price where? The fixed target price is 2R, and it must be where? Below the what? 50. Below the 50 moving average. So once we hit 2R, we go. That's it. Bye bye. So even if it go down, no problem. We already make money, right? Is it possible that, right, the downtrend could reverse into uptrend? Yeah, possible, right? So another strategy is do not have a target price. No target price. Once you go in, once you buy, you stay inside until you get a what? Red candle. Once you get a red candle, put your stop loss below the low of the red candle. Right? So if you do that, sometimes if the price reverse into a strong trend, you could actually get in early and catch a big trend. Right? So that's another strategy. Right? Another approach. Okay? But as usual, every time the price moves 1R, we must always shift our stop loss to the entry to protect our entry. Right? Always. No matter what strategy, breakout or bounce or capitulation, every time the price moves 1R, we shift the stop loss to entry. Right? That is always the same. Okay, let's look at a few examples. This one. Right, can you see going up and then what? Boom! Can you see go down? And ta-da! One white soldier, yes? Yeah? Now, again, at the swing low, can you see it's below minus 80? Below minus 80? Yeah. So it must be below minus 80 at the red candle. At the red candle. At the white candle, it will be above the red line. That's fine. Okay? So we look at it at the red candle. Okay, so buy there, stop loss here. Understand? So this 1R, 2R is here. Before hit the 50. So the next day it go up, boom, buy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days we're out. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days, right? Hit our target. Another one? You can see here, going down. So we want a sharp drop. We want to see a sharp drop, right? And then, one white soldier, can you see? Again at the red candle, below minus 80, below minus 80, right? So put buy, stop loss, this 1R, correct now? So, again, make sure we can hit the 2R before hitting the what? 50 moving average. We must hit 1R before hitting the 20 moving average. Because the 20 moving average, remember the 20 can be a resistance, right? So when it hit the 20, we must already move our stop loss to our entry price. Okay? Right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days, we exit 2R. Okay? Now, for me, I do not take all the capitulation that I see. I only take the very, very good one. So what is a very, very good one? You want to know what's the very, very good one? Yes. Okay. So for high probability capitulation, I look for two things. This or this, either one, okay? The first one I look for is I want to see 5 or more red candles in a row? One, two, three, four, five. Okay. 5 red candle or more better, but minimum 5. Okay, so in this case, how many? See how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wow! This one, you can sell your mother's house. You can pawn your wife jewelry. To the side. No, just kidding. Okay, yeah. So you got 10. Imagine 10 red candle, 10 red, 1 white. Then you reverse. Okay, but I want to see at least 5 red candles. Understand? Okay. So that is the first type I like. 5 red candles or more. Okay. And ideally the red candle must be what? Lower, high, lower, high. That means the high, lower, 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 then higher. This is the first new high. Understand? Lower, high, lower, high, lower, high, lower, high, lower, pop, higher, high. So you see a reversal there. Okay. The second one I like is the same as what I taught you just now. When the price goes down, and make a what? Make a what? Make a low. And then, pam, go down again. Red candle here. And then what? Then close back over. Like that. Very good. So this is what I taught you. We call this what? The false bottom. Double bottom. So some people buy here, right? Right? They put the stop loss here, yes? So it's on false, hit the stop loss. Hit the stop loss already, then you see the bullish candle, then you buy. Wow. So I want to see this or this, then I take. Okay? This one is not that good, right? But you see on the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red candles. But there's a green one here. Yeah, not that good, right? But yeah. So this one was not that good, but it still was a winning trade, right? Let me show you some more. Okay, like this one. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boom. Okay. 5 red candles. This one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 red candles. Boom. Right? Then this one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 candles. Can you see? 6 candles. Lower high, lower high, lower high, lower high, lower high, lower high, pop, higher high. Go, boom, go up. And this one is this pattern. Can you see this pattern here? Right? You make a low here, go up, and bam! Hit the stop loss, boom, bullish. One white soldier, boom, go up. Yeah, that's it. Simple. No, not simple. Yeah. Okay. Let me take some questions.
Thầy có 2 câu hỏi. Câu hỏi thứ nhất là nếu mà dùng với chiến lược này cho câu hỏi thứ nhất là khi mà dùng chiến lược này nó có đúng với các cái trường hợp bị gap không thầy? Tại vì
Okay. Yeah, okay,
nó có đúng với cái trường hợp gap không? Ví dụ như trong cũng là một khoảng thời gian 6 tháng đến 1 năm và nó có một cái gap là giá tụt xuống sau thì có được gọi là một những tín hiệu không? Câu hỏi thứ hai đó là khi quan tâm tới những cái này thì các cái mã cổ phiếu này thường sẽ là các công ty nó không có tốt cho lắm. Ví dụ như ở Việt Nam thì chẳng hạn như là cổ phiếu Hoàng Anh Gia Lai chẳng hạn, nó tụt xuống sâu hay là sâu luôn, đến nỗi bây giờ rẻ quá không ai mua nổi, không ai có thể mua luôn. Nhưng mà nó nhìn lên cái biểu đồ thì nó vẫn sẽ có những cái phản những cái white soldier này thì mình có quan tâm tới cái giá trị của cái công ty đó hay không?
Normally when I see stocks with gap, a lot of gap, I don't like to trade. No, remember, short-term trade, we don't care about fundamentals. Only fundamentals important for investing. Trading, no. Right? I don't look at fundamental at all. Zero. Yeah.
Thầy cho hỏi
Chỉ cần nhìn đến thôi,
trong
Hoàng Gia Lai
ví dụ
cũng này, đúng không?
cái Việt Nam phần trăm R đó, mình xếp ở nến nào, rồi sau đó là mình không quan tâm tới nó nữa hay sao?
Okay, yeah. So the Williams percentage R, we look at it only at the swing low candle, the lowest candle, which is the bearish candle, right? After this, when this happened, we don't look at it anymore. We only look at it at this point, at the lowest point. Yeah.
What if at the bottom we have another type of candle, for example, like a pin bar or an engulfing? Is it possible to take this strategy?
Well, you could, but I have only tested this strategy with the one white soldier. Right. I only test with the one white soldier. I always find it's best to be consistent. Just keep using the same pattern. Keep using the same pattern, yeah. Use the mic. Use the mic.
In this strategy, do we notice the price on the volume?
Volume? Same. Volume above 150,000. Same. Volume for all strategies, same. Above 150,000. Yeah. Any other question?
And how about the price? Do we need to look at the price?
Any price. $1, $1,000. No problem. I don't care about the price. Okay? So I think Anthony has shown you how to program the screener, right? Have you? Yeah, right. If you're still not sure, please tell him he'll go through it again. So I'm going to show you now. I'm going to screen to see if there's any trade for Monday. Okay? So let me see if there's any trade. Is it configuration here? Yeah? Okay. So I'm going to scan and see if there's anything that comes up. Okay, we have a few. Okay, I only take, I normally only take stock with 3 letters, right? This kind of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I don't take. 1, 2, I don't take. I only take those with 3 letters or 2 letters, right? I don't know. I find those with 5 letters all done. Very funny. Okay, so let's look at it. What? BCS, HBM, and KB, and IBM. Right? So let's look at these 4 and see if we can take. Right? We see if they are. We can take it. Right?
Một số anh chị nói của sao thầy can ra nhiều hơn cái của tôi, bởi vì tôi đưa thêm điều kiện vô rồi nên nó strict hơn, nó chặt hơn. Thầy scan như vậy để cho anh chị có cơ hội các chị học thành giống hả?
Okay, first one is BCS. Ready? Ta-da! That's so slow. BCS, huh?
3 con sói.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. How about this? Can we take this one?
No.
One white soldier, right? Can you see one white soldier? This see below, oversold. Why we don't like this one? Okay. Now let's take a look. Where do I buy? I buy. Okay. First of all, I don't like this because there's a lot of gap. You see? You see, there's a lot of gap. Yeah, I don't like gap. So when I see a lot of gap, I won't take it. But never mind. Let's take a look. If I buy, I buy above the high of this candle. So 9.99. I maybe buy at 10.01. So I buy that, right? Stop loss. 9.77 minus 2 cents. 9.75. Okay. So I will buy here. Stop loss here, right? Okay. So where is my 1R? Is 1R, right? Is 2R, right? Okay. So okay? Okay? Who say yes? Buy. Who say buy? Who say buy? Who say no buy? No buy. Why? It's too near the 20. You see the 20 is here? And it's a resistance. So you buy here, bam, hit the 20, bam, die. So again, for capitulation, I want it to be far from the 20. When it's far from the 20, it will step up. Right? This is too near the 20, so I don't like that. Understand? Okay, next one. HBM. Oh, taking a long time. Maybe I use another software. See if this software is faster. Oh, this was. Okay. Okay, how about this one? This one?
No.
Why? You see the price is going sideways, can you see or not? It's going sideways. I like to have what? I like to have sharp drop, like that, sharp drop. Ah, boom, like that. See? Now this is going sideways. And it's too near the what? You see? The 20 is a resistance, can you see or not? Too near the 20, right? And the earnings is coming, so no. Next one, KB. How about this one? Too many gap, right? Too many gap. And is this a one white soldier?
No.
Yes, it's a one white soldier. But this is not the low. Remember that this must be the lowest. This candle must be the lowest. This is not the lowest. This is the lowest here. This is not the lowest. So no, cannot. Okay? So no. Next one, RES. This one? Again, no. Right? It's not the lowest. Can you see? Yeah. And it's already at the 20, right? It's already at the 20. It's near the 50. So no. So nothing. No trade. So looks like Monday there's nothing to trade. Monday holiday. So Monday I just trade forex. No trade stock. Stock nothing. Okay? Yeah, that's it. Right? So to the practice, right? So after this program, we are going to have a coaching session, right? Where you come back and our coaches will have to coach you to practice and practice and practice, right? Right? Any questions? Have you learned a lot? Yeah?
Yes.
Yes.
Do you teach us option trading?
Option, no. I don't trade options. option too complicated. I stupid. Don't understand. Only one can do it. Yeah. Now, options is very complicated. I don't trade options. I only trade stocks and forex. No, I don't trade futures. You see, like stocks is stocks. You can trade stocks. You can trade forex. You can trade futures. You can trade options, right? So it's kind of like you can play basketball. You can play soccer. You can play tennis. You can play what else can you play? You can play table tennis, right? Yeah. So you need to specialize, or like golf, right? So imagine Tiger Woods. But Tiger Woods say, "Oh, okay, I play golf. I also play soccer." Okay? Then he will not be good at anything, right? Right. So he just focus on golf, right? So yeah, focus on one or two things. That's it, right? If you want to learn so many things, it's like you go play soccer, you play tennis, you play golf, then yeah, you won't be good at anything. Yeah. So for me, I just specialize in stocks and forex. That's it. These two. Yeah.
Thầy cho em hỏi là có thể sử dụng những cái chiến lược này để giao dịch forex được không?
The concept is similar. It's similar, right? But it's not exactly the same. So in forex, I use different rules. Slightly, I change I have to modify the strategy because forex, the price does not move as smoothly as stocks. Stocks, the price moves smooth. Forex is very, it's not as smooth, right? So for forex, I change it, right? I try to change it a bit. It's not exactly the same.
Tiền tệ, đồng đô, các đồng tiền á. Rồi.
Okay, everyone? Are we okay? Okay, so we're gonna break for dinner, right? 5:30, right? We come back at 6:30, and then I'll cover a bit more about the psychology of trading and how to create a trading plan and a trading journal, right? And we'll also give out the prize money for the game later. Okay? So enjoy your dinner. Come back at 6:30.
Okay.
Yeah, 6:30. Okay. All right. Enjoy your dinner. Thank you.